I know that's a little sunny, but we're back at Norfolk Lake out here on the kayak. Caught one little small striper, but we came from down there on the far bank. I paddled all the way up. There's a white car sitting on the bank if you zoom up straight over there. Whatever it is, I'm half blind from the sun now, but that's where we were fishing yesterday. And we drove back there to get the wife down to a spot to the water. So I paddled all the way up here and through here. I'm going to try to video this. I'll spin around and come back through it if I have to. But it's so cool, right here in the middle of Norfolk Lake. It goes back that way too, to the left. But then it comes through right here where I'm sitting, and it looks wider than it is on the camera. But anyway, it's not very deep right here. Here where I'm at, if I got out, I'd be to my waist in the middle of the lake. That's pretty crazy. And it flows fingers that way, flows that way, and then back behind us. But right back here, all the way out for another 50, 60 feet, it's only about barely enough room for me to get the kayak. Really, really thin. And the lake's down quite a bit right now, as you can see by the bank. But it was all the way over the top of the bluff. At the top edge, you can see the logs that were laying up there. Same thing on the far bank. But I came around here because I really wanted to get the picture. There was a huge flood. You can see there's a piece of a sink left. And also, where was it at? Oh, I saw it on the far bank when I went over there. Give me a minute to pin it. Somewhere right over there. There was a seat from a boat. I think it's right there. That's as far as I can zoom, but a seat from a boat is left up on the bank up there. And that water, boy howdy. Well, you can see the logs up there, how deep it was. And then they finally let the water out of the dam over yonder. But man, it's just a beautiful day out here on the water. And I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to be on here too long. And I'll turn around. And I got another video I'm uploading right now. It should be by this evening with an eagle. Same place the last time we were here. But I just wanted to show that cool water. And I'll get back here in a couple minutes. The sun's not as good as it was earlier. But look, you see the black, like the deep? It's not too deep right here where I'm at. Probably 10 feet. And then you see, here's the shelf. Bam, right there. And it's so awesome how the water moves this sand around. I thought it was a bunch of fish beds a while ago, and it's the ripples, obviously, that's moving the sand around. But I pushed right up here. What is crazy, I mean, I pushed with my paddle, and that is hard. You'd probably sink a little bit in different spots, so you'd probably want to be careful, obviously. All that, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I know it was a really, really hard bottom right here. But it's crazy. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to go ahead and tell you for a disclaimer. Be careful doing that, because the way that moved all around, you never know. There might be like a quicksand sucky spot right there or something. But anyway, it's really hard right here. And I just wanted to... We're in the middle of the lake, and I just thought it was so awesome. The beautifulness of the color of that shimmering water. Man, it just don't get more awesome than that. And then you'll see, I don't care, I'm going to go through it one more time just because I'm like a big kid out here in the kayak. Oh, Lord, man. I love this. I've had this kayak for several years now. I put a keel guard on the back of it. I'll have to show you that another day. I watched a video on it, and I took a piece of PVC pipe. I think it was 2-inch, 2 or 2.5-inch white. Cut it down the center and then used my... I cheated. I didn't use a heat gun. I used my propane torch and heated it back around. Got it nice and soft. And then I used some pretty good adhesive. Some kind of, I can't even remember, to be honest with you, which adhesive it was. But it was one of those ones that works good for water. I'll have to get the name of it and try to throw it in the link of this. I got it at home in the toolbox. Before I share this video, I'll throw that on there. And it's been on there for quite a while. And I put it on the back because where I'm always going and moving, it ends up being on the back. I might put one on the front sooner or later. It'd probably help out a little. But, yeah, Hope you enjoy the beautiful scenery there. Beautiful rock bluffs. I might pause it and get a little bit of shot of that lake back out that way, and then probably end it. There goes an old seagull flying by. A lot of those out here. I ain't seen the eagle yet today, though. But what a beautiful day. Next time, I want to go down there. You see where that turns and goes around the corner. It was not very wide there. So I want to be careful because it kind of looks like it, sorry, I know I'm moving the video all around there. It kind of looks like it goes downhill just a little bit. I could be wrong, but I might check. I did go almost all the way there. Almost. I got up into the bank, and I got the wife with me over there on the bank, so I didn't want to get too crazy. But I'd like to get on around that way someday and check it out a little bit further, but probably whenever I park right across there instead of all the way down there. That's a lot of extra paddling to get back down yonder. But anyway, I'll pause it for a minute, get back through this. It's pretty crazy. You see us moving. I thought I would be floating that way because the water's kind of, the wind is blowing. It's just crazy too, these currents all around here. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, a little help from the Lord. Check that out. This Missouri spring-fed lakes. This is Norfolk Lake. I guess it is flowing this way. I was mistaken. Anyway, Missouri spring-fed lakes. So beautiful, the water, the clarity, and everything around here. And I have to recommend this Ozark Trail paddle. I'm doing this into the video. You can see that there's like a mark in there, that line. It actually popped on the back. A crack. I was lifting myself up with it, and it cracked in the center. A big snap. It didn't break all the way in two, but I pried it apart a little bit and then put Gorilla Glue all over inside of that thing and let it set real good and put a couple, 2 or 3 coatings over the outside of it, and it's worked like a charm. But that wind's probably going to push us into the back bank, but I don't care. I love being out here. Look at that. What a beautiful, lovely day. You know, there's a lot of different people, a lot of different opinions in the world, different days of the year and such, and all those different things. And I'm just going to keep my eyes, I'm going to share the truth, 100% biblical truth, no matter what. But I know I kind of rambled that off there, kind of squirrely or randomly, but I'm going to keep my eyes focused on Jesus Christ, His beautiful things, and teaching and sharing 1,000% biblical truth. There is nothing else once you get your eyes focused on that and who the Lord is. Amen. Hope you enjoyed the little video. I might stop it and get around to that rock face and let you see that, and then I'm going to get off here. So here's that edge of that rock bluff I was telling you, around right where we were at. We were back over there, but this goes up in there, dead ends around the corner back in there, and then you got to paddle all the way back around. I tried casting up in there, but didn't catch nothing. I'm going to try back down the bank and head back over to the wife. Hope you enjoyed the video. And a beautiful sun shining across there, ain't it? What a beautiful day. And I'm going to get off of here. Have a blessed rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the likes or the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And share it if you feel like sharing a little bit of beautiful nature. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.